Well, apparently it's a meme. Well, you look pretty with your sunglasses on. It's supposed to be a meme, but I've decided to turn it into a drawing, and I'm using a blue pen this time, and I'm gonna start kind of off here with the jacket, kind of like the cuff, back part of the jacket right there. My gosh, I hope I can pull this off. Okay, I hope I can do this. Okay, and so we are gonna that's good. That's good enough. Okay, so we are going to take and we're going to do kind of like, this will make more sense as we get further in the drawing, but we got kind of a little, sort of a little knot thing. We'll make this part a little bit darker right there. And so this kind of hair coming out like that. Right about here, we've got sort of an ear. Right there's an ear. And, okay, so I'm going to lightly sketch the top of the head. But now the hair is going to be going like that. Kind of like this. And I may not be able to get all the parts in, but oh, this looks pretty good so far. Okay, ear. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, right about here's face. The little face. Oh darn. Okay, let's turn this into hair. We're going to turn this into hair, and we're going to move the ear back. We're going to do the ear back a little further. Oh, I was able, or we could just blend it in too. Okay, face, and then, okay, got a collar. Got to get this collar up here. I kind of forgot about that part. Okay, got that right there. And so, shoulder. That might be too wide. Hello. Maria? Is that Maria Helena? I'm not reading my tiny print very well right now. I can't read very well because I don't have any, well, I do have some little tiny glasses that I can't read very well right now. Because the print on the screen is so tiny. I can read what you guys are writing. I just can't read your names for some reason. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's put a little seam down the back here, like this. I think I made the shoulders too wide, though. I do. I think I made the shoulders too wide. So let's take this in like this, because the figure is not that big. Okay, so we can kind of adjust for what little mistakes we made here. The sleeves kind of have a wrinkle right there. And this side, let's see, we came out here, and we're going to make this work. Take the, let's see, yeah, we'll fix it. Somehow we'll fix it. Okay, we might not be able to get as big as what the picture is, but it's going to work. I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in. Okay, we've got the split here in the back of the jacket. And it's kind of, right here, it's kind of like, oh, crunchy, folded over a little bit right there. And then this side is kind of up like that. And so we've got sort of okay, how am I going to do this? That actually looks pretty good. Actually looks, you see that? That actually looks pretty good right now. I could just quit right now, actually. You see what I did? I want to add a little bit more, though. I can... It just seems unfinished. Actually, the shoulders are a little bit broader than what I really want. The head looks pretty good, though. Let me go over to this. I have another more of a close-up here of the image that I'm going to work on here a little bit. Let's kind of fuss around a little bit. We'll fuss around with some hair over the collar. Because we do have a collar in here, and it's okay that it shows through. The line's a little darker than what I want. The hair actually looks okay. I covered up her face, her or his face. I don't know if, I can't tell the gender. It's facing away from me. I can't tell male or female. And so what I'm working on right now, I'm going to be doing a little bit, we're going to be doing a little bit of scribbling right now. I like the scribbling part. Let's see, I'm just going to, it's kind of, I don't want to call it a tweed looking suit, but it's kind of like shiny a little bit. You guys are going to, you know what I'm talking about. Those kind of shiny looking suits that, oh goodness, they're just kind of shiny looking. You know, this is kind of what they look like that. And let's see, there's kind of another seam right in here like this. I'm not gonna highlight that too much. We're gonna take this one like that, and we're gonna just cross hatching, scribbling. Basically, that's all I'm doing. And it's supposed to kind of depict the shiny side of things here, shiny and okay, let's make this a tad bit darker like that. That looks pretty good. This part has the cross hatching in it here too. We're just kind of basically scribbling. It's a little bit darker because of the shadow. There is some shadowing in here. So we got that in here. We got wrinkles up here. The wrinkles are kind of highlighted. We got quite a few wrinkles kind of going on like that. Let's see if I can, let's make a little cuff around like that. A cuff up around like that. We're going to make a little seam right here. How are we going to pull this off? Okay, so maybe I didn't make the pants big enough. I'm not sure. Now we do have a little inseam. Yeah, that'll work. Inseam right there. We gotta, how am I going to pull this off? I want to get hand, arm, and I've got kind of a pocket going on here. So I didn't actually make, how am I going to pull this off? We're going to, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the pants a little bit larger, just like that. We're going to add on a little bit more, even though we're working in pen here. And so what oh, perfect. We've got this little flap here. That's kind of the front of the jacket here. Yeah, so I love it when things kind of turn out how I imagined a little bit, and I can, even in pen, I can add a little more. I can add a little bit more. So we've got just kind of crosshatch, and we're going to scribble. And at any given point, we'll add in wrinkles. There's like a bunch of wrinkles. You know how things are kind of wrinkled up. Okay, who have we got here? Bet B, listen to my music. Bet B, hitter, and Bet B, DR, doctor. And Bet B, doctor. Bet B, doctor. Okay, so we're just kind of cross-hatching in a little bit of... Okay, so what I did was I need to kind of cover this line up a little bit more. Make the pants look more rounded. Let's round you guys out a little bit like that. Oh, that looks pretty good. This part's a little bit darker than what I want it to be, but okay, what I'm going to do here is add a little bit of shadowing down here, kind of to set out the the jacket. I want the jacket to show a little bit like that. And okay, so we do have a few little wrinkles in here like that. And okay, we've got a few little wrinkles like that. We're going to just cross hatch, and I'm going to actually make the pants a little bit wider. That looks pretty good, actually. And I'm going to, okay, we do have a cuff right here. And so we've got lots of wrinkles here. I was kind of concerned about this part not being wide enough. We have the arm heading down here in the pocket. In the pockets, right there in the pockets, and here in the pocket. Oh, look at that. I can't, I like that. It's a gender neutral picture. It's kind of cute though. Actually, look in this, it almost looks like a little dog, doesn't it? But it's actually a human head, and it's facing away from the camera, facing towards a building. And so I'm drawing in some just a few wrinkles in here, wrinkles, and then doing some cross hatching here. Scribbling basically is what I'm doing, is scribbling. So I make this part a little bit darker like that. Kind of doesn't have to be perfect at all. To get, I mean, I'm shocked. I am so shocked. It looks like a person. Or it looks like a human body with a dog's head. That's right up my alley too. Oh my goodness sakes. AI is, oh, we're gonna love this one. AI and having this look like a dog's head. Unbelievable. Who knew my hand just comes up with things that it knows that I like. Kind of, it's like a Freudian slip. Well, it's not really a Freudian slip. I mean, because I was drawing the image to begin with anyway. Let's darken you up just a little bit like that. Not too much. Darken you up like that. And I like that. That looks pretty good. I like that. How long have I been on here? 14 minutes? 14 minutes. You look pretty in your sunglasses there, Mr. Poochers. Mr. Poochie Poo. Doesn't that look like a dog? That is so funny. Let's darken this part up a little bit. You know how some of those little dogs have, makes this part a little bit longer to kind of look like a, just to make it stand out a little bit more. We'll darken a little bit of parts in here. Get in some highlights. And we will add in some little parts like that. You know, just showing a little bit of highlights. That's all we're doing. Not too much. Oh, that makes it even better. Because you can't. It looks like a furry head or a human facing away. So we actually have 3 elements right now, not just 2, but 3. This one was the unexpected one, the looking like a canine. But you know what I can do? Let me do this a little bit. Let's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Then we're going to cross hatch a little bit this direction. Just a little bit, not too much. Just a little bit there. And let's darken these up just a little bit. There we go. We don't want to do it too much. So there we go. So now, well, actually the jacket though is a giveaway that it's the back. You know how people like to put their sunglasses on backwards on the back of their head? And that's kind of become a huge internet meme, apparently on both TikTok and on YouTube. And dogs putting on sunglasses too, big internet meme. And you look so pretty in your sunglasses, Cher. Oh, look so pretty. Oh, you're so pretty. Pretty little boy. My mother-in-law had a bird that she had named Pretty Boy. It was so funny. Okay, I need to add a little tiny bit more cross-hatching in here. I have not done any AI Alive yet with any of these. AI Alive or photo to video. YouTube is photo to video. TikTok is AI Alive. And, oh, someone told me a secret too related to TikTok. They said when you go to the profile and you tap on the plus, I think there's a plus sign. Let me look and see. Okay, I'm not in TikTok right now, but I'll tell you where it's at. There was a lady who was on there yesterday, and she was talking about it, and she said if you go to your profile, oh, I can't do it on my, not on the laptop anyway. Okay, let me get over here and take a look. Because
just taking the
no, we don't want to hear you. Okay, yeah, there's a plus sign near the circle of the profile. I'm getting a whole bunch of policing First Amendment audits, and actually I'm kind of happy about seeing a lot of the people doing what they're doing, as long as they're not like being mean. But it has me wondering about some things, that's all. I'm not going to say anything further about that. Okay, but let's see here. That looks pretty good. Well, I could add a little, just a tiny bit of, I don't know if I should. Yeah, let's add some scribbling here on the arm. We'll do a little bit of this. And we'll do a little bit of this. Leave some highlights in there. Gives it kind of a rounded look there on the arm. And same thing with over here. Okay, did we get our cuff in there good enough? Not really. Let's cuff it up a little bit more. There we go. Cuff. A few little cuffs in here. And I love these ones facing away. There was one, what was that one? I think it was a beautiful woman and she was on the dock. I love that picture. I just totally love that picture. What does that say? Straw, one or two holes. A straw, one or two holes. So this will be fun too. And so if you want to see, I did two of them earlier today. And so I did this one earlier today. And I did this one earlier today. This is an angel, if you can't tell, of the Holy Spirit of God. I wrote down over here. I hope I didn't throw that away. What did I call it? The Angel Healing Wings Holy Spirit is what we called it. And so I think that's it for right now. And I will see you guys the next time. And thanks for watching.